Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today I am going to explain the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Al Hayyu Al Qayyum. So, life of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Al Hayyu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's life is so perfect life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ever living, right? So our lives are not perfect. We are weak, right? When we are weak, so we should remember the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as we know, all the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has attribution. And these attribution, so it shows whatever the attribution has, this name. So Allah can do this sif. Allah can able to give you from this. For example, Al Hayyu. So when I know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's life, so perfect life, right? So he does not need any rest. His life is so perfect. So when I am in stress, so because my life is not perfect, right? I need help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when I recognize Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's life is so perfect. So I need help from him because he does not sleep, because he is ever living. Okay, so he does not need any help, but we need his help. So for this, what we have to do? For example, if I'm in the stress, so how this stress can go out? When I call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are the one. Your life is so perfect. I recognize you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you take this stress from me. Take this stress out from me that is making me disturbed. And because of this stress, I am not focusing on my ibadah. So the purpose of my life is worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my focus is not correct. This time I am upset. So I want to come out from this upset. So we call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So the best way, how can we come out from this stress? When you read the Quran, when you remember the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This way our stress remove, our stress go away. And we, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, feel the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and our iman increase, right? When our iman increase, the stress goes out, because we know this is the stress is not the part of our iman, right? The hopeless and the things that make me sad, this is not the part of our iman, right? So if I am sad, so of course, why I am sad? Because there is some kind of any fear about anything. So this fear goes out when I remember the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? When I remember, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he knows whatever I have this situation. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he has written for me. So the best time it will come. So Allah take this out, and what I have to do, I have to do my best. In this time, what is the best? The best is the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, engage myself in doing good, sadaqat, whatever I can do good, I have to do good. Speak nicely with our friends, with our sisters, with our family members, everywhere where I just move and what I am facing, I have to remember always the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, day by day, we feel I am coming from this stress out. When person he engage himself in something good, and the good is only the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? This remembrance, it can be only in you can find in the prayer, when this is the meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this you can find in the verses, right? That when you are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remembers you, right? And you ask help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through sabr and the prayer. So first we have to accept. Yes, sabr is the first step. When you accept this anything what you're facing, so then go and pray. And this is the meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this way we feel, and after that we read Quran, and this way our iman increased, and the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we feel, and the stress, and because the problems are there, but we have to live in the problems with satisfaction, putting trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we know, yes, this nothing can happen if something comes to me from any part of any good and bad. This is, no one has the power. Just give me some kind of benefit and some kind of loss. It is only from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But I cannot say this, something wrong, in a way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not love me. No, this is the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He just correct us by sending some kind of trials, and when we do sabr, Allah increase our reward. Okay, life is not plain. We have difficulties, but we have to face the difficulties, and we have to remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with us, right? And those Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so those people, they get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is the rahmah. When we are getting close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the rahmah, right? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He does not need our ibadah. So if we are doing ibadah, and for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this counts. And for our efforts, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us reward. Okay? So I hope so this is clear, inshallah. So by knowing the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we feel so strong. Yes, Allah is with us when we are alone. Who is listening my du'as? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes. And these things, don't make you sad. Okay? So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu alayk.